Right, so we're going to set up our Gmail to receive and send email from an AOL account. And that could be a Hotmail account or a Yahoo account. There'll be some minor changes, really just to the data that you enter, so it'll be a different server, obviously a different email address, just little things like that, but the exercise is the same. I have already done this once to clear my head what I'm going to be telling you. It's been a while since I've done it myself and set up my accounts appropriately. So I've got two windows open here, Gmail account and AOL account. I set them both up purposely for this exercise. What I'm going to do is, first of all, get my server and account details from AOL. To do that, go to the top right hand corner and click on Options. Go to Settings. On the left hand side, go to IMAP and POP. A bit of interest in the POP settings. We're specifically only interested in the incoming mail server settings, as the outgoing server will just use Gmails for that. We will. Okay. So, bits we're interested in. Your email address, you obviously know what that is. Your POP username is the same as your email address, so it's craig.davis@aol.co.uk. Incoming mail server, or as Gmail calls it rightly, is the POP3 server address, which is pop.aol.com. So let's get started. From your Gmail account, go to the top right hand corner here to this little icon here, it looks like a cog. Click on that, go to Settings, and then across the top here you want to go to Accounts and Import. And what we're going to do is add your AOL account to these two sections here. We're going to do it in the one bit. We're going to go to Add POP3 mail account you own. So in email address, type your AOL email address. As I say, I've already done this before, so it's there for you to select. And click on Next Step. As we said before, your POP or incoming mail server address is there, pop.aol.com. Let's go back to Gmail. Sorry, wrong one. We want that window. So POP server was pop.aol.com. Leave the port as it is, as 110. Your username, as I said before, is your AOL email. Only you know what your password is. You want to, this will be really dependent on your scenario. If you are 100% confident you're going to be migrating to Gmail and that's it, leave this blank. If you're doing this to experiment, or you're not quite sure this is the right thing for you, let's put a tick in this box here. What that means is any emails that Gmail retrieves from your AOL account, they're left alone on the account, on the AOL account, and they're just copied, if you like, to your Gmail account rather than moved from to your Gmail account. So leave, it's whatever you need to happen. I'm going to leave them on there for this exercise. Always use a secure connection. Leave that unticked. Recommend you tick the next box, which is label incoming messages. Kind of like a folder label is, except you can assign multiple labels to a mail rather than only being able to put an email into one folder. It can be quite handy. There may be reasons, there are lots of reasons why you would want to possibly, you may want to do in the past is, I wish you could put, you know, I could put an email into that folder and that folder, you know, but you can't, you know, it's you can only put it in one folder. But with labels you can assign different labels, lots of labels, as many labels as you want. You haven't got to leave it as that big long AOL address. Just choose new label, type AOL. I'm going to say AOL 2 because I've already done it before and it won't let me do it twice. Just press OK, it'll appear in there. But I'm going to choose one of the previously created labels. If you've got lots of labels already in your Gmail account, then they'll all be there. As I've created AOL previously, AOL is there. Okay, so and archive incoming messages. Archiving is kind of like deleting, except they're not gone forever. That you can still read them. So you may have messages that you're not interested in anymore, but you may need at some point in the future. So you archive them. Because we're retrieving effectively fresh emails, and you're going to want to read these emails probably, and archive them at a later date possibly. So don't tick that box for all messages. You can set up rules later on to archive automatically specific ones, but that's another thing altogether. So leave that one unticked. Add the account. So you've added the account. Would you like to be able to send from this account? So you say yes. Next step. This is the name that will appear on the recipient's inbox when they receive an email from you. Next step. Send through Gmail or send through AOL's SMTP servers. You can either fill in everything here or just leave this blank and do it the easy way. I'm going to do it the easy way. There's no real advantages for you to send it through the AOL servers. It's just as well to do it through Gmail. So send a verification code. What this will do is just confirm that you own that AOL account. It'll send an email to the AOL with a confirmation code. Let's go back to the inbox on the AOL account. Refresh it. There we go. Gmail confirmation. What we're interested in this first little section at the top that says you requested to add this email address to your Gmail account and use your confirmation code. I'm going to copy that. Control C. And I'm going to go, back to this window here. I'm going to paste it in there and verify. Okay, that's it, you're set up. Now if I go back to my inbox, you will get an email shortly from, you'll see that confirmation email appear. There it is. There's the label AOL, so you know that email there was retrieved from your AOL account. Now if we go to compose, you'll see that your email by default gets sent from Gmail. Here's the new from box is now in either the where you compose an email. You possibly might not want that. You may want to send it automatically from your AOL account, depending on what you're doing. Like I say, if you're doing a complete migration, you probably want to leave it as is and change it to AOL when the time, when the occasion requires it. But you may want to change the default email address. So go to settings. You can do this from your inbox, doesn't matter where you are. Go to settings, go to accounts and import, and here's your email addresses that you've got set up. Go next to the AOL account and say make this your default. Down here, that is the way you'll find it. Always reply from the default address. That's to make a lot of sense. If you get an email from your Gmail, then you probably want to reply from your Gmail account so as to not confuse the original sender when they receive an email from an AOL account. It's like, well, hang on, who's this? So check this option, reply from the same address to which the message was sent. So it comes to Gmail, it gets replied from Gmail. It comes to AOL, it gets replied from AOL. Okay, that's it, you're done. You can now send and receive emails from your Gmail account, and as I say, choose whether it comes from AOL or Gmail. When you receive them, you'll get this. If it's from AOL, you'll get this little AOL marker here. You can change the color of that. You can by clicking on that box there and make it a different color. And there you go, pink with a red box. Hope that was helpful. Okay, thank you very much.